Welcome to Season 10. Should we call it Season X? People do like X, don't they, for 10, and because it's cooler.
Season X
of the Villarreal. Perfect Director of Football Challenge. Mark Fairhurst has taken us some fantastic places. He's signed some fantastic players. I guess I've taken you to the places with the fantastic players. However, we now face crippling debt. Yeah, overall balance, we're in the red already, and if we take a look at debts and loans, we do have a fair amount. £29 million. It actually has come down a little bit from what I seen just a minute ago, but it's going to get worse. End of this season, around about £54 million, then after 100 million, 104 season after that. Well, I mean, finances are never great in Spain. People are kept saying to me, like, in the comments section, the finances are never good in whatever Spanish league that you're in. Unless you're Barcelona or Real Madrid, to be honest. So, I mean, our club info page, it does say secure for now. I'm worrying about it. But of course, this is season number 10. Sorry. And we have 3 La Ligas to our name. We have 1 extra Europa League and 4 Copa del Reys. That's 8 trophies in 9 seasons. I'd like to take it to 10 out of 10, possibly a double, but perfect scenario would be that UEFA Champions League to cap off our main aim for this save. But nothing's ever guaranteed. We've been very unlucky throughout this, and obviously when you're simulating or holidaying each season, it can be really tricky. So yeah, we took this team to new heights. Obviously we're a worldwide reputation. We've done very well. However, this season we have signed a player, which does shock me considering our financial difficulties that we had. He did sign a player right in the middle of the transfer window when all of our money was at its worst. I must say, we still had £30 million in the bank. But Christian Macoun, who we've picked up from PSG, he is Spanish. He comes through the Valencia Youth Academy. I mean, his physicals and mentals are amazing, and he does have some really good player traits that I like. Knocks ball past opponent, suits him because of how quick and agile he is, and gets forward whenever possible. I love that in central players because they always are there for cutbacks. And then obviously that works really well because he has 14 for finishing and 14 for composure and anticipation, and off the ball, which works really well for those cutbacks. However, centre midfield wise, he's not the best passer. 14 for passing's okay, but when you couple that with 11 vision, yeah, let's keep it simple, shall we? So he's more of like an attacking minded player, so maybe that shallow striker will be better for him than the centre midfielder role. But we have 2 phenomenal players there, so he's going to be a very good backup. Now, we did spend £35 million on him, like you can see here. He's played 3 games so far. All 3 of them were from the bench, 6.9 average rating. PSG didn't play him that much, but they have played him 19 appearances. 16 of them were off the bench, as you can see here in the little brackets, only scoring 1 goal each season after making a £31 million move. All right, let's see what you can do for us. It's definitely not a downside that we're signing a player like that. We haven't let any other players go, by the way. It's just a few loan signings from our youngsters, and even at the end of the season, just a few free transfers that left that we never actually played. So one thing I think he's done very well is not sell our best players. I'm really happy with that. 9 times out of 10 in the Newcastle or the Wrexham series that we did on Facebook, we were struggling to keep a solid team because he just kept selling our best players. At Villarreal, he hasn't done that, so fair play to Mike Fairhurst. Now, tactically, I mentioned the discipline, didn't I? A couple of episodes ago and last episode. I've changed it. So as you can see here, it did have tackle harder. It now no longer has tackle harder on any of these, other than 1, I think, maybe. I might have left it on 1. I don't think I did, actually. There we go. On 1. On the shadow striker. And the striker doesn't have it. So I just wanted to see whether 1 would make a difference. If we do see a red card, we're going to see what position you played. And if it's in the shadow striker role, we're just going to assume it's that one. But I think this works out quite well. Because if you look at out of possession, we're not getting stuck in or anything. So we shouldn't be diving into tackles, and in fact one of our players has dived into tackles and I'm trying to train out of him. It is this man, Damien. So as you can see here, I'm trying to train him out of dives into tackles because I don't want him to have that. Obviously he is our key player. We don't want him sent off for an important final or semi-final, for instance. Okay. It's a big season. We started off very well. Real Betis, a 3-0 victory there. Lorenzo Luca with a brace. And Espanyol, a 3-0 win away from home. They finished in 5th place last season, so that is a huge win for Villarreal. 2 very comfortable performances in our new stadium, the Villarreal Stadium. What a name. Oh, yes. I can't believe they've come up with such an incredible, well thought out, creative name, the Villarreal Stadium. And we've increased our capacity by 3,000. I think it's 3,000 anyway. I need to double check that. I don't remember whatever it was. But still, the year 2030, we gained 3,000 seats in our new Villarreal Stadium. Impressive, right? Okay, we're going to simulate this season all the way through to January. Then we're going to see how it goes. I'll see you there. Okay, things are fairly promising if you look at the league table. Yes, we're at the 1st of February now at 54 points. We've only lost one game to Barcelona, but they are down in 5th, 9 points behind us. I mean, it's closer at the top than what I thought it would be. There's a lot of teams here are only losing a few more games than what we are, but we're holding on very well. We're 6 points clear. That's 2 victories because Real Sociedad dropped off. I did notice around about December time that we were second. If you take a look here, we can go past positions. Yeah, we dropped down to second and even third. Real Sociedad have popped up into top place a couple times. Valencia there have also been top, and that is simply because recently they've dropped off a few games there, losing a couple. One of them was against us. Oh yes, and Real Madrid, who down in 6th place. Atletico Madrid back up to 4th. They've done very well to try and bump themselves back up. Bilbao, however, 18th. They have never been relegated by what I can remember. I don't think they've ever been relegated, Bilbao. They are teetering on the edge of being relegated right here. Would not want to see it happen in the last season especially. I mean, Patreon members, if they do get relegated, I've got the league open. You can go down there. You can try and rebuild Bilbao. In the Champions League then, the first round knockout stage is Benfica. That is fantastic. We finally get an easier draw. Sorry, Benfica fans. We finally get an easier draw in the Champions League. Yusuf Moukoko has 12 goals though. That's a cheat code. And Erling Haaland has 10. It's not fair, is it? It's basically Messi and Ronaldo in 10 years in the future, Yusuf Moukoko and Erling Haaland. So, on our group stage, which I don't remember if we looked at, to be fair, Lazio, Olympiacos and Zagreb, we won all 6 games, 18 goal difference, 18 points. Impressive. Really, really impressive. We only conceded 1 goal throughout that whole campaign. Can't argue with that. Very good. So we have Copa del Rey quarterfinal against Barcelona, the first round knockout stage against Benfica. We're going to go forward a little bit further and then see where we're at in about 3 months' time. It's the final season. We've got to make it a little bit more dramatic. It's the 2nd of April. We're very much closing in on the final end of the season here. And as you can see, things are like great in other aspects, poor in some others. So, in La Liga, we are first still and we're doing very well. Barcelona, though, 8 points behind us. We've lost 3 games now, Barcelona being one of them, Huesca and Celta Vigo. 2 games you would not expect us to lose, but we have done it. Copa del Rey, we're knocked down in the semi-final by Valencia. It's a poor showing, but of course, the main thing that we are looking at right now is the UEFA Champions League. And yet again, we have pulled out one of the big boys. PSG. Yeah. And look who else is in this. All 4 of those English teams that I mentioned, Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool and Manchester City, as being the elite that you always have to overcome if you want to win the Champions League in Football Manager 2022. All 4 of them are still in the competition. 1 of them will be knocked out. 2 of them might still make it to the semis. So we've got to face PSG, but I wonder how did we do against Benfica? We won 2-0 both legs. Oh, get in. So Yeremy Pino got a 16th minute and Lorenzo Luca got a 49th minute. We won a 3-0, 3 losses in a row. Oh, those losses, Huesca and Celta Vigo, were in a row in the league. Okay, that's not good. Pau Torres was sent off. We're not going to have Pau Torres for the semi-final. It's disappointing, but we did still win. Damien with a 10th minute goal and Lorenzo Luca with a 93rd minute. Obviously, it didn't really matter too much because we were already 2-0 up. So Damien's 10th minute was kind of like, we can relax a little bit. Why Pau Torres is getting himself sent off there, I will never know. So Makuna is playing. He's playing quite often, to be fair. Damien, it's a good goal. It's a great finish there. And then Lorenzo Luca. Makuna again is involved. Loses the ball, but wins it back straight away. Calvin Ramsey, what a pass that is. Lorenzo Luca shoots with power. Boom! right into the top corner. Fantastic player, one of my favourite players on this game, if not my favourite player. And despite that, their goalkeeper had a 7.2 average rating because 26 shots on target. Not on target, 26 shots. So, not bad at all. But we are against PSG now. Oh, it's so tricky. Right, okay. So if we come back at the start of May, we can see how that is playing out. Finances. Oh, good God. Oh, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. 100 million. Why is the debt getting worse? Jesus. Or is that 29 million added on to what our debt is? That's probably what it is. Oh, good Lord. Wow. Right, okay. Well, it might be the end of Villarreal. We might leave him on a high. We can win the league and then disappear as a club. 2nd of May. Hello. We're in the semi-final. We're against Manchester United. And the other two teams are Manchester City and Chelsea. What did I tell you? It's always the English clubs. And we are 1 goal down already. It does look like we've got the league wrapped up there. How have we not won the league yet? Because we're 8 points clear with 2 games left. No, 4 games left. That's why we haven't won the league yet. We should have the league wrapped up there. We still have only lost 3 games there. It does look like we'll be league champions in our final season. Adam Ploschek's there. Okay, that's good. He's a fantastic player. £99 million is buyout clause. Impressive. Yeremy Pino and Calvin Ramsey doing absolute bits there. 13 assists and 16 assists. Yeremy Pino with the most man of the matches and the highest average rating. Lorenzo Luca, 21 goals. Okay, so, oh my God, we destroyed PSG at their home. 6-3. They had a player sent off. Discipline. Makoun scored 2 against his former club. Let's go. And then we brought them home and Lorenzo Luca finished them off. 7-3 on aggregate. Gotta be proud of that. However, George Cuenca scored an own goal. Makoun got a 91st minute goal. That could be crucial. That could be so crucial. The semi-finals to be played in a couple of games' time. Right, okay, we'll go forward another month. But in the second leg, I don't know how we've done it, but we have. Adriano scores in the 4th minute to equalise on aggregate. What a fantastic goal that is. Calvin Ramsey again. What a pass. And then in the 88th minute, Ryan Gravenberch plays a huge part to Anthony, 2 Ajax players I'd love to see at Manchester United. Gravenberch scores to look like send Manchester United through to the final. But no, Calvin Ramsey scores a penalty in the 89th minute. And then we win on penalties. Manchester United have missed 2 there. Rashford scores. Who misses for them? It doesn't look like we missed. Fernandez missed early on. But Luis, he misses as well. Oof. Ooh. That's in my back garden. Arthur Augusto. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Scores. Anthony scores. Goes on for quite a while, I think. I think it's the 7th penalty. It looks like Nagalo is taking penalties for us. Ryan Gravenberch bangs it in. Pau Torres. Of course, he's back from his suspension. Bensi. It's a good penalty from Bensi. Johan Foyth still at the club. Amazing. That was, well, they missed the next one then. So who misses that? 2 sets. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Fantastic regen, but you missed your penalty. And we now go through to the final. And that semi-final is to be played against Manchester City, who, despite losing the second leg 2-1 to Chelsea with 2 Erling Haaland goals, Yusuf Moukoko got a penalty in extra time, stoppage time, 122nd minute to put them 4-3 up. We'll be facing Manchester City in the final. Roberto De Zerbi and Youssoufa Moukoko awaits us in the final. Right, 1st of June. The Champions League final has just been holidayed. How have we done? It's a victory. It's a 4-1 victory against Manchester City. Oh, we annihilated them. Ederson had a 5.9. Wow. We destroyed them. Youssoufa Moukoko scored 1, but at that point, we were 4-0 up. Let's take a look at the goals. I can't believe we've actually managed to do it. Adriano to Luca. Fernandez plays it through to Ramsey. Very good player, Calvin Ramsey. Lorenzo Luca with the goal. Ramsey to Luca, I reckon has happened so many times this season. There's Luca picking up the ball on the edge of the area. Bernardo cannot do anything. Damian turns. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous finish. The other side of halftime, though, Calvin Ramsey yet again playing a big part. Fernandez breaks through. Damian. Bosh. Big header. That's his brace. Then the final goal. Vanhausen still playing for us. Zeno Vanhausen. Calvin Ramsey down that right-hand side causing so many problems. Gets another assist. Fernandez scores. And then, of course, they get Tariq Lamptey, Yusuf Makuku, Eduardo Camavinga. Back to Makuku, gets their consolation goal in the 69th/70th minute. It was not good enough. We are the Champions League winners. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. So we have won the double. It's such a shame we couldn't have gone on and won the Copa del Rey, but we have won the double. What a team. Financially, in peril, yes. But on the pitch, we have our first Champions League, 2031. It took us the whole 10 seasons to do it. We needed a lot of luck. You need so much luck. Maybe taking out the tackle harder was the thing. I mean, this tactic, by the way, remember, it was this, and it was like this role was different. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it's this one. We played this one before, but yeah, I mean, it's evolved so much. And this is how we finished off with this being centre midfielder on attack. It's quite incredible. Might have to do some testing on it and see how it does for other people. But if you want it, obviously Patreon members, you'll get access to the tactic when you get the save game file should you wish to have a look. Now, of course, did Bilbao save themselves? The answer, just. They only just, but look who didn't. Sevilla relegated into the second division. Maybe, just maybe, me and Dad do a rebuild. If you'd like to see that, let me know down in the comments section. But what a fantastic series that we have had so far. Well, what a fantastic series this has been. Thank you very much for watching. 42 goals in 48 appearances for Lorenzo Luca. Damian with 22 and 10. But Yeremy Pino, who, by the way, hasn't played since Benfica. He missed the PSG, the Manchester United, and the Manchester City games in the Champions League. He's been out for, he's going to be out for another 4 weeks to 3 months with cruciate ligament damage. Yeremy Pino did not make the final, and yet we still went on and won it. Incredible stuff. We've been playing this guy. This is the guy that's basically, you've been seeing, assisting some goals. Well, well, well. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Next week, we're going to start a brand new series, and I think we're going to do a retro database. That could be a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Smash the like button if you can. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And if you're into your wrestling, the second channel has so many new wrestling videos of the brand new 2K22 version of the game that I'd like for you to watch. So go take a look. The link's down below in the description or on this end screen right now. Bye-bye.